Hello out there all across the internet. Welcome or welcome back to the Confidence and Cash Flow Hangathon with your favorite, Vanessa Simpkins. She'll be up in just a minute. Today's topic is a fabulous doozy. Visibility blocks. Why we have them, how to get around them, and how to get adoring eyes on you so that you can provide the value that you were meant to. Let me tell you a little bit about Vanessa. Vanessa has been featured on Fox, ABC, CBS, and NBC TV, all about her two best-selling books, Take Your Power Back Now, and From Mops to 900, or sorry, From Bankrupt to $900 a Day, selling mops. Vanessa is not only passionate, but also mega effective at inspiring entrepreneurs to skyrocket their confidence and their cash flow by implementing finely tuned, solid sales attraction systems and mindset mastery tools together that help her clients prosper. So strap in, get ready. In about 20 minutes or so, we are going to open up the call line so that you can get some one-on-one visibility, but also coaching from Vanessa herself. I'll let you know as soon as that link is live, and you're going to want to stay tuned at confidenceandcashflow.com/live. How's it going over there, Vanessa? You ready?
I'm ready to rock. Thank you, Annie, so much for starting us off here. Welcome everyone to day 4. We're on day 4 today of our live Confidence and Cash Flow Hangathon. If you are joining us on YouTube, on Periscope, on Facebook, any of the different social channels, and you want to join this conversation, please go to the scrolling URL here at the bottom of the video, confidenceandcashflow.com live. I'm going to bring you guys over here and show you how we're doing this. So the idea is to really have you coaches making sales, all right, within this 10-day challenge. Yes, we've been coaching spiritual healers, coaches for the last 8 years here at Take Your Power Back Now, and we keep getting the same questions over and over. And I thought, you know what, let's jump in and really, support these women, help them get some clarity. Because that's where the confidence and the action happens, and then the cash flow. So our intention here is to help you get so clear on your programs. Who are you? What are the problems that you solve for profit? How to package yourself, and finally, how to get out there, market, and sell yourself as a highly paid coach in the next 10 days. And if you want to come and join us, we're actually giving away thousands of dollars of prizes because people got so much great results already. They're starting to share these hangouts. So we wanted to make this a win-win. And so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to share it with you guys, my screen. There's a website. It's called www.confidenceandcashflow.com/win. confidenceandcashflow.com/win. When you get to this page over here, you can register. So you can register yourself as a, RSVP and be registered up here. And you'll get an email. Open your email. It'll give you a membership site access. And you see here that we're giving away prizes. Every time you watch one of these hangathon, if you share it with your friends and fans, if you, ask a question, you get points. Okay, you get points for everything. And we're giving away prizes: the Workshop Profit Secret System, how to create a 6-figure income by selling your high-end coaching consulting on the stage. This we're giving away. We're giving 5 of these away. We've given away, I think, 1 or 2 already. All right, really simple. Lots of ways to win. Okay, we're giving away cash prizes. We gave it $100 cash only yesterday. We're giving away t-shirts, books, signed copy, all kinds of cool stuff. Reviewing your work, coaching time with me. Really simple. We've made it copy and paste, right? If you want to share this on your channels, again, when you log into your own little membership site, then you can post it on any of these and get points. All right. So we're going to call a winner from yesterday before we get started, and then I'm going to jump into our training. Again, if you guys are joining us, make sure that you head on over to the worksheets tab, or actually on the live page, and get our worksheet. I'm going to show you that in a minute. And again, we're doing this. Here are the dates when we're having these hangathons, and I want you guys to take a look here. Let's see who's winning. Let's see here. We got Sander Doreen. Let me just refresh the page, make sure we're up to date. And she won yesterday. She won a review her work yesterday. Joy Marino, we're going to give you a prize today for being in the number 2 position. Joy, congratulations. You are one of the 5 winners for our workshop Profit Secret System. And woohoo! Congratulations, Joy. If you're joining us, make sure that you send in your email address to support@takeyourpowerbacknow.com and we will register you. Make sure you get access to that online program. We've got some awesome people, Adita, Devon, and Nick in the top 5 positions. So this is where you come in and you check your stats every single day. All right. So again, if you guys are joining us, make sure that you're getting your worksheet ready because we're gonna get started here in just a minute. But I wanted to show you. This was yesterday's. All right. People are coming back saying this has been just amazing. Joy says you're gonna love it. Thank you so much. I'm just listening to the 5 top fears. I'm dying to hear the rest. Thank you again. Excited to be here for day 3. People are coming back and just loving this training. And so what I want to invite you guys to do, if you are following us and you are joining, make sure that you jump into the Hangout as soon as you can and get in line because we had people that were blocked out because there were so many people trying to get on at the same time. Love that you guys are joining us. I want to jump in here with you all today and start our training. And just before we do that, I want to also make sure that you guys are on the right page, confidenceandcashflow.com/live. Here's what it looks like. When you guys get on that page, you should see, the video training here. And there will be a way for you guys in about, like Annie said, about 10 minutes or so, there'll be a pink button here to jump on and get your questions answered live, okay? So let's jump into our training. Again, if you're on this page, you're going to see there is a worksheet somewhere. Where is that worksheet? There's a whole bunch of people already joining us. Holy smokes! There's a worksheet over here at the bottom. And Annie, hey, before we get started, what are people winning today?
People are winning today a 5-minute journal. If you were with us yesterday, you saw it's a fabulous productivity tool, whether you hate routine or love routine. And we are so, so excited to give out. There it is right there. Show that beautiful book.
Yeah, this is if you want to use the law of attraction and then, things take too long, 5 minutes, boom, get in your gratitude, write your intentions for the day. I love, love, love this mindset routine. It's part of my morning routine. So we're going to give away one of those today. Annie will fill you in on how to do that. And again, make sure that you're joining us. You're downloading the worksheet over here. All right. If I just move this over a bit, you see there's the access button. All right. So let's jump into the training without further ado. Today, we're talking about how to break through your visibility blocks. All right. Number 1 issue that coaches face, they spend all kinds of time, and let me know if this is you or if you've been there before, because I certainly was in the beginning of my coaching career over 8 years ago. I sold mops and lint removers on stages and sometimes made $1,000 a day. Okay, I did that for 4 years, became the top salesperson in this direct sales company. And even though I was making $500, $1,000 a day in straight commission, for whatever reason, and I do know the reason now, I could not bring myself to sell my own coaching and consulting, right? I had a ton of resistance. I spent all my money on fancy pants websites that didn't do anything for me. I think I spent about $21,000 on courses and gurus and flying over here and websites and all this other crap because I was really terrified of owning my value and really putting myself out there. I had all kinds of fears and doubts that I'm sure many of you have that are joining us here today. And so one of the things that we do really well in our 8-week boot camp, we have a 10K and 30-day program. It's an 8-week strap your tits on, get it done boot camp that you get to work with me and my team. We teach our clients how to break through their visibility blocks using video. And so I want to walk you through that process here today, because video is the next best thing to being there live. All right. It's the next best thing to being there live. And again, if you're a coach, you're most likely a solo entrepreneur. You don't have a big fancy pants team. You don't need to have all this fancy pants equipment. But what you do need is to be your own brand. People are buying you. So again, I want to walk you through that recipe. So, get your worksheets out, guys. And the simplest recipe for cash flow, I can't make it any more simple. All right, if you guys get overwhelmed, just write this down and read this every single day. If you follow this one thing every single day, you will make money. I guarantee it. The simplest recipe for cash flow is to be visible, deliver value, and make offers to people who can say yes. Be visible, deliver value, make offers to people who can say yes. All right. New coaches tend to stay busy, right? Making a website. Oh, I'm doing my coaching certification. Oh, I'm getting my business cards ready. Oh, but you're not being visible. How can people buy you if they don't know that you exist? They don't know what you're all about. So again, video is the next best thing to being there live with your clients. And having visibility blocks really actually stems from negative beliefs, bad concepts, or old decisions of yourself. Like, some people think it's not safe for me to be visible. Other people think, oh my God, I'm going to be judged. People will judge me and then I will die. All right. And if you really follow that cookie all the way to the end of the trail, that's what your ego is telling you to protect you from failure, rejection, and the ego equates both of those things with death. Okay. So what I call these gremlins, right? These negative concepts of yourself. What I recommend you do to get over and break through these negative beliefs, old concepts, gremlins, is a 30-day video challenge. What? So confidence in cash flow, consistent cash flow happens in your business when you have consistent marketing. And so new coaches, one of the biggest problems that you have is that you're also a new entrepreneur and you're missing some of the habits of success. Consistency breeds success. Persistence will get you the gold every time. And so for many new coaches, you're also learning how to become you're new to entrepreneurship. So 30 days, what this means is a video every single day for 30 days. Vanessa, oh my God, what kind of camera do I need? You got your iPhone, man. It's so simple. iPhones or smartphones today have the best cameras. You don't need a tripod. Selfie style, hold the thing in your hand, bang, hit record and go. And the beauty is if you don't like your video, you just delete it and do it again and do it again and do it again and do it again until you find one that you like, and then you post that on your social channels or in your group or on your personal profile every single day for 30 days. All right. Now, I only have one rule before you start using video because it is so freaking powerful. It will change your life. I got to tell you a story. When I was living in Hawaii, so I'm a Canadian, I traded in my red shovel for a red bikini, moved to the paradise island of Kauai, Hawaii, and had to learn online marketing. All right. And I, like many of you, I started paid advertising. I got my Facebook ads account shut down. I said, well, how am I going to attract clients? And I started using video. Oh, me on the beach. Oh, over here. Look at all this cool stuff. Oh my God, the bikini business lifestyle. People loved it. And so I started doing these challenges. All right. So and I started generating income with that. So the rule I have for you, okay, rule of thumb is that good enough is good enough. All right. Don't get into this perfectionism mode of, oh my God, what do I sound like? What do I look like? It's not perfect. You have to be a beginner before you can become a master. So just close the loop in your brain, make a decision. I'm going to be a beginner on this. All right. And the other piece is that authenticity is the new currency in business. People don't want perfect. They don't want polished. They don't trust it. They want to see Fluffy the cat dive bomb the videos. They want to see your kids come in the room. They want to see somebody ring the doorbell. Okay, it's real life. Real life. So using video will help you do so many things. It will help you build that consistency habit, which you need if you want consistent cash flow. Be consistently marketing every day. It's going to build that habit. It's also going to help you break through your visibility blocks. You're going to put the video on social media. People are actually going to comment on it, or they're not. They won't comment on it. And they'll hit you up at the grocery store and say, you know what, I love your videos. They're so awesome. They're so inspiring. Okay, people will watch you. They will start binge watching you. They'll start getting their coffee ready in the morning and expect to, come and drink from your fountain of wisdom every day. You're going to overcome that imposter syndrome because people will, leave you comments and tell you how they like it. And you're like, oh my gosh, wow, I actually have like something really valuable to say. People are loving this. You get your message and your brand out there. right? You get over yourself because you're starting to see how it impacts people. And of course, you attract clients, right? So next you're going to ask me, well, Vanessa, what are the best kinds of, what do I say on the video? You know, what do I actually do on this thing? How does it work? Well, here are the best kinds of videos to do, all right? Number one, you can talk about your client's problems. We talked about this here on day 1 and day 2 of the Hangathon. If you guys haven't checked out any of the replays, some amazing content for you there. We're building on day 1 and day 2, so make sure you go back and watch those. But what are the top 10 problems that you solve for profit? Guess what? You can do a video about your client's problems, right? Meet the conversation that they're already having in their mind. That's how you attract buyers, right? Buyers are like waking up in the middle of the night saying, ah, and your video comes to address that. So you're talking about a problem, and then you're talking about the solution, and hey, I'm in the middle here, right? Here to help you get from this problem to this solution. That's one video talking about problems and solutions. Next, stories. Okay, what are the stories that you are always telling people? And specifically, you know, we work to uncover these stories with our clients in our 10K bootcamp, what I call the authentic selling stories, right? This is your Joseph Campbell's hero's journey story when you like, crash and burn, came back to the tribe with all this wisdom and knowledge. Now you're an expert and you help all these people story. All right, that's one story you could tell. But the different stories, like the times where you struggled and you failed and you learned something new. Those stories, great videos, all right? Stories, everyone loves a story. It's the easiest way to teach, and gather somebody's attention, telling stories. A third best kind of video is a case study. You do a case study. Hey, my client had this issue, now she has this. Or, I work with this person, she started out like this, now she's like this. Case studies. You could also, number 4, do a video has nothing to do with business. Lifestyle, family related. One of the best videos I've ever done was about how I put on my fake eyelashes, okay? You guys always looking at my eyelashes thinking, oh gosh, wow. People would ask me, how do you get all these eyelashes? The eyelashes look great. So I said, I'll do a video about my eyelashes, all right? And guess what? The thing got like everything, the worst possible thing that could ever happen happened on that video. We had 3 neighbor kids over. I had 6 kids in the house. The kids were holding the phone. The phone fell on the floor. Then it was upside down. Then there was guns going off in the bathroom, these little, these toy guns. And I'm here sitting, putting on my eyelash tutorial. It was hilarious, okay? And people love it because they get to sneak peek into your life. Wow, this is what Vanessa Simpkins' life is like with kids, Who doesn't have 6 kids that's at one point running around in your house, okay, and just mayhem, right? It gets to show your human side, your not so perfect side. And again, you are the brand, all right? So the more people know, like, and trust you, the more they buy from you. So I love video. Lifestyle, family, fun, not business related. Number 5, 5th kind of video that you can use is a rant. And you might hear a couple rants today while you're on this training. If I get an idea, something sets me off, I'm going to give you a rant. Maybe you're at the gas station and something happens and it sets you off and you're like, you could do a rant video where you're sharing an opinion. Experts have opinions. Yeah. So those are the 5 best videos. And then you're going to say, well, Vanessa, where should I post my videos? Everywhere. Post them on your blog, post them on your Facebook page, on your group, on your personal profile. What's the recipe for cash flow? Be visible, deliver value, make offers to people who can say yes. So I've given you guys some space here. Stories that would be good to tell on video are, so go ahead and fill those out. Just think about the top 10 stories that you were telling. I remember when I used to live in Asia, one of the stories I would tell is, first day in Japan, 21-year-old little girl all by herself. I go to see these monkeys. The freaking monkeys nearly jump out of the thing and nearly kill me. And this little old lady comes and saves me. She throws a rock at these monkeys, okay? So I tell this story about being in a new country and, you could see the headlines. So that was a story, the story about you're never alone, all right? So what are the top 10 stories that you're always telling? Go ahead and make a list of those. Next, I know we've got a lot of questions. I know a lot of you guys are joining us here on the Hangout. And I'm going to invite you guys to confidenceandcashflow.com live. Head on over there. Make sure you click on that pink button to get in line here for questions and coaching. We're going to get started here in just a moment. And the last thing I'm going to share with you, because a lot of people want to know, Vanessa, how do I like make an offer on the video? How do I make an offer? Like, what do you say? So I'm going to give you guys, three possible offers that you can make. And this is simple, guys. Okay, it's not rocket science. That's what I love. Okay, I'm a Capricorn. I'm a red personality. I want to keep things simple. I want to get to the top of the hill in the least amount of time. And so my coaching is the same way. It's pretty direct, no fluff. Here it is. And I think people really like that. So simple. Okay, simple. Hey, if you want my help, give me a call. Right at the end of your video, blah, blah, blah. You're talking about these problems, these solutions. You're talking about these stories. Hey, if you want my help, give me a call or send me a private message on Facebook. I got this cool program, this cool coaching program, right? Yesterday we talked about how to create your high-end program. So if you're still not clear about what to call yourself as a coach, make sure you watch day 3's replay. Second offer that you can make in a video is, hey, come and get this free goodie. If you have an opt-in form, a free video, a checklist, a worksheet, something that delivers value, hey, come on over to my website, or come on over to my Facebook group, or come on over and get this cool free thing. All right, that's offer number 2. Come and get this free goodie. And the third one is, hey, book a strategy call. And that's the same thing as, if you want my help, call me. Hey, if you want my help, here's the link to my calendar. Drop that in the bottom of the video, right? Come and book a free strategy call with me. Here's what we're going to do on the call together, right? And you explain to them what you're going to do. And those are the top 3 offers to make on video, guys. If you want my help, call me or send me a private Facebook message. Hey, if you want to get this free goodie, or come and join my Facebook group, or go to my opt-in page, or go to my website and get it. Number 3, hey, book a free strategy call with me. Book a breakthrough session with me, or a discovery call, or whatever you call those. Boom, link is in the bottom of the video comments. So that's what I have for you guys here today for training. Remember, people want to see Fluffy the Cat's dive bomb your videos. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be visible. And authenticity is a new currency in business. Start, okay? Good enough is good enough. If it freaks you out, shoot 50 videos, and you know what? Do it again and again and again and again, and pick the best one and post that one. Get over yourself, all right? Simple way to do it. Best way to attract clients online without being technical savvy, hands down. Annie, I'm going to bring it over to you here. Let me know if we have any questions.
We got people coming in.
Oh,
hey,
cool.
We have a great question coming at us from over on the Confidence and Cash Flow page. Trish asks, because you've mentioned both video and that Facebook advertising, is it a good idea to boost your videos?
Oh, that's a great question. Yeah, you know what? Facebook actually really loves video. So Facebook wants to be the new YouTube. It's in competition with YouTube. So when you're doing videos, and even especially live videos, we're going to talk about that if you want. Back in the day, everyone used to get all freaked out about using, webinars and da-da-da. But you can be your own, you can do a webinar now for free without any technology, just by doing a Facebook Live into your group or on your page. And Facebook will rank those videos. It will show those videos to more of your audience. It wants videos on there, okay, because it's very engaging material. So should you spend money to boost a video? Yeah, absolutely, if it's a good one. Now, that being said, you're going to have a business page in order to do that, right? But I think it's a great idea. Absolutely, great way. You can, if you have a business page, Facebook will put a little button on the bottom. Hey, do you want to boost this? $5 a day, something like that. Absolutely worth it, especially if you have some kind of a call to action where they can come and join my group, come and join my website, come and get this free goodie. I would not boost a video that says, hey, book a strategy call with me, because that's a little bit too premature. You want to be visible, deliver value, make offers, and do that consistently. That's going to build that know, like, and trust factor. I wouldn't just do a video and boost it and say, hey, come and book a call with me. That's kind of like asking someone to marry you before they even gone out for margaritas and drinks with you, and chips and salsa. So that's a great question. Annie, let me know if we have any other questions before we start bringing people on.
I am getting people in right now. Everybody, if you're looking to join us, you're going to want to go to confidenceandcashflow.com/live. Look for the beautiful pink button. That's how you're going to come on and talk with Vanessa herself. Please, 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 if you are going to come on, try to be in a quiet place where you can be heard. That'll help Vanessa get right to the root of your problem and also make it a better viewing experience for everybody. And if you'd like to be on video, just make sure you're ready to be seen. It's easy peasy. If you've been hanging out on that page and you don't see that pink button, just give that page a quick refresh and you'll see it right there. We're looking forward to talking to each and every one of you.
Yeah, a lot of people here joining us already. Dr. Jane, Sonya, Joy, Devon, Tanza, Shandrika, Durrani, a lot of people over here. Trish, Larry. Wow, you guys are on fire. Love, love, love all of this.
Love it, love it. I'm going to see if we can talk to someone whose name is listed here as C. Snow. First off, let me know if you can hear us and if you're able to talk with us. And also, let us know your name, please. Let's get you unmuted. Can you hear us? Are you with us? Name. Unmuted. Perfect. Let's see. Let's see if we can get you unmuted. Nope. Okay. Well, we'll try again in a little bit. See, Snow, we have some fabulous returning guests with us. We got Stephanie back. We got Tanza back. We got Sonya back. Hi, everybody. Boop, 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 boop.
And thank you, everyone. This has been quite an interesting technology journey, and how amazing is technology when it works, that we can bring people here into a hangout. And like Annie said, please make sure that you're in a quiet location.
Yep.
And if you are experiencing trouble with getting on, we've even given you guys a little link that says, hey, new to Hangouts on that live page. New to Hangouts, here's how to make sure that you're all set up to join us and ask questions. So you can go and click that link and walk yourself through the setup.
We got Lisa joining us here. Lisa, I saw for a second that you're driving, so please be very, very careful. But let me get your sound tuned up. Lisa, can you hear us? Can you hear us, Lisa?
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, Lisa.
You are live with Vanessa. Lisa, how are you?
I didn't realize I was getting on here.
Oh.
I was just trying to sign on. This is all new to me. I haven't had a chance to get on live or get on the Hangouts all week because I've been working through most of the sessions.
Well, welcome. You made it on today. Lisa, do you have a question for me?
I haven't even gotten there yet. I feel bad because I haven't gotten to my question yet. But I'm trying to think because I did have some, and I'm kind of like shocked that I got on here. So now I'm like, now I'm blank.
It's okay, Lisa. Think about a question, and we'll bring you back on here in a minute. And while she's doing that, I want to bring you guys here to just take a look at something really interesting. I want to invite you, if you're not on our Bikini Business Breakthrough Facebook group. Okay, this is our free Facebook group. If you go onto Facebook and you search Bikini Business Breakthrough on the top search bar, I want to invite you guys into our free group. This is where we have ongoing, continued trainings like today. We do these twice a week on a regular basis outside of this 10-day hangathon. And I'm bringing your attention here because this is kind of a fun surprise. This morning when I logged in here, one of our current clients, Courtney, posted, she said, hey, coming in from Courtney Ray Consulting, 30 days into the program. Again, we have an 8-week boot camp. She goes, and I made a $3,000 90-day program sale. The goal is to have 3 more sold along with 3 workshops within the next 24 to 48 hours. Thank you, Vanessa. So congratulations, Courtney. That's so nice to see on here. And again, we've got over 10,000 members in the group. And our goal here is to really share with you guys, you know, proven processes, systems, marketing, mindset, sales, online marketing strategies to help you guys prosper. And I wanted to invite you guys, make sure that you know that this resource is available for you. It's a free resource to come and join our Bikini Business Breakthrough Group. And we call it the Bikini Business Breakthrough Group because, you know, I want to show you guys how to build an online, portable, profitable business that you can rock in your bikini if you want to. That's what I did. I had to learn online marketing a couple of years ago when I moved to Hawaii in 2013. And thankfully figured that out, and we've been helping you know, our clients ever since, you know, create really simple sales attraction systems. And we're going to get into those here in a couple of days as well. That's going to be one of our trainings. Annie, do we have anybody else in the queue with awesome
we haven't
questions?
seen her since day one. I'm going to bring Stephanie on. Stephanie, our fabulous. Stephanie, hi, welcome back. Oop, I can't hear you yet, dear. Let me see. Talk to us now. Got to get you unmuted. I think you got to do it on your end, dear. Because I have your volume cranked all the way up. Oh, we'll figure it out. We'll get you unmuted, Stephanie, and then we'll get your question answered. Let me bounce on over, because if she's back too with another great question, let me bring up Sonya. Sonya, let me get your volume all turned up there. Hi, Sonya.
Hi.
Welcome back. You had a great question today.
Thanks. Yes, I do actually. I know we got into a little bit on how to create a strategy, but I wanted to maybe get into a little bit more of a specific question about on the video aspect. I make weekly videos and I've been making them for a few years now, but I never really pushed marketing a sale through my videos. So if I already have a nice, decent following, how would be the most appropriate way to do that? So is it better to, like, in text, like type something out, or add something to the end of my video? Because like you did mention, I don't want to make it seem like I'm asking or begging or anything on the video. I guess I would be the simplest way. So I'm a little confused on that. What would be the best way, and is it appropriate on each video to do something like that?
Wonderful question. So now we're getting into copywriting, and we touched on this a little bit yesterday. We're probably going to touch on it, you know, every day, because copywriting and writing engaging copy in your emails, on your Facebook social media posts, on your videos is really crucial, because you could make content. I could write an email, but it's not about putting content out there. It's about putting engaging content out there that people want to click and watch.
Yes.
True? Okay.
Yes.
So, and again, when you're in business as a coach, they don't tell you this, but you're also got to learn sales, online marketing, copywriting, master your mindset, right? There's a lot of different edges to soften. So let's talk about how to write engaging copy. Writer downer, great question, Sonia. So write this down. Curiosity. Okay. And again, I was just doing the worksheets here. I don't know if it's tomorrow or the following day, but we're gonna go in depth and cover how to make posts on social media marketing. So make sure you guys are coming back here to the training and walking through that. I'm gonna walk you through 7 of the best posts to make. But I want to give you guys a nugget here on how to create engaging headlines. And so your specific question, Sonia, is, should I, like, where do I post? What do I make the offer on the video? Do I write it down in the video headline at the bottom in a comment, right? What do I do? How do I not sound desperate?
Yeah, is it verbal or actually text, you know, writing out text?
So my answer is both. What I would do is I would start the headline of a video with something that grabs curiosity. What did we talk about yesterday? Sell people what they want, give them what they need, okay? And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to share my screen just to give you guys some context, okay? And just look at some videos. I'm actually going to show you guys, I do a lot of live videos, okay? So this video over here, if I click it, This got a lot of views. I think it's because I was walking through my house. Okay, so what's good about this video? There's movement. Okay, so first rule of marketing is great marketing disrupts people. Bang! Okay, you clap your hands, you make a loud noise, you're moving, or you ask a question. Great marketing disrupts people. Now look at the headline of this video. Okay, I'm actually going to move it over so you guys can see it here properly. Let me move this thing over. Okay, it says how 6- and 7-figure coaches show up. This is juicy. You guys see that? Now let me ask you a question, Sonya and everybody watching. Would you be curious enough to find out what the heck I got to say about that?
Yeah.
Damn right.
Yeah.
Now notice this is juicy. Am I being like Mr. Dr. Oz here? Am I being like I got a PhD? No.
No.
I'm being kind of like teasing. This is juicy. What's juicy? Click. How 6- and 7-figure coaches show up. Click. I want to know. Click. So you want to make a headline that people want to click and find out what it is.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so something that wouldn't be engaging would be something like why you need to forgive your ex. Well, that's kind of you still might want to like click on that, you know. But you know, something like even the secrets of how to make forgiveness work for you. I still want to know what that is. Click. It's kind of hard for me to not come up with something really good because again, most of the work that I do with clients is on languaging their offers, languaging their program, languaging their groups, languaging social media and promotion. But you want to make a headline here, boom, okay, that makes people want to click and consume. All right, next, as you're going through, oh, there you see, what am I doing? Inside the actual video, I've posted a link. Okay, a link to what? A link to my webinar. All right. Now, if you don't have a webinar, it doesn't matter. You don't need one. All right. But this is where you would put the link to book a call with me. I also, here's another trick. As you're doing live videos, look what happens here. I'm just going to go through.
Oh my gosh.
A lot of comments on here.
Can anybody hear me right now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to tell you something.
Okay. So what you want to be doing here is posting your offer, you know, inside the comments. And so to answer your question, Sonya, you want to verbally tell them to, hey, come and book a call with me. And then you also want to put the link and tell them what to do in the comments. Is that helpful?
Yes. Did I do that at the end of the video then when I'm done? Like. Yep.
Well, it depends. You know, if you do, a lot of people ask me, how long should your videos be? I recommend like 3 to 5 to 7 minutes for a regular video. Now, the other option is that you do a live streaming video, and I find these really effective. Okay?
Yeah. Yes.
And this is where you can interact with people like we're doing right now, okay? Just with your iPhone, just go live in your group or live on your personal page. Ask questions, people will answer you. And that creates that know, like, and trust factor, right? That engagement. And what happens on those calls, those live streams, they could last sometimes for an hour. Sometimes I'm on there, I just get going on a rant and I keep going and answering questions. I tell the story, go over here. And so people come and go. They get on for a couple minutes, they leave, right? Oh, look at someone. So what happens on their iPhone is they go to log into Facebook and it says at the top, oh, so-and-so is live. Oh, let me check it out, right? There's an announcement that somebody is going live. So they might check in for 2 or 3 minutes. So basically what I would do is I would make offers at different intervals, okay? Kind of repeat myself at different intervals, not only at the end. Does that make sense?
Okay, sounds good. Okay, thank you.
Longer videos. Yeah, great question, Sonya. Right on.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks for another great question. So, Vanessa, you're going to love this. Tina Marie has been trying to get on this call the most dogged determination I've ever seen. She's finally with us. She figured it out. Tina,
Right on.
I'm
It's
pulling you
me.
up your volume, dear. You are about to be live with Vanessa. Tina, hi, how you doing?
Hey, Tina.
Fabulous today. A huge hurdle I just crossed.
You did it! And now you're going to be
Technology, man.
I've been working on this for a minute. I just have survived a severe domestic violence situation and just got my head back square. And I've been working on you, following you for a few months. I don't know if you remember me. We emailed back and forth. We were scheduled for a call, and I really don't know what happened. I'm technically still homeless, carless, and this is my ticket. I got a lot of things in the queue, and I've prayed about it for a long time. I'm in.
Yeah.
I got
Well,
some
you know
questions.
what? If there's a song that says, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
amen to that. Tina, how can we help you today? What question do you have?
I have a ton. I really want to connect with you off of here when we can and start laying out what I have. I've been taking notes for months. I have the story is quite long. I've written books. I used to do live videos until I went into this situation, and I've come out of it, and my story is a great story, and I just need to focus on what I'm trying to teach. Who am I making these offers to? How do I break out of this small town community and get with people all over, and the things I want to build from this, and places for women to go where they can escape and not have to face the police right that minute, and things like that. They need to
Yeah.
elect themselves. And so it's a big mission, but I
So
really
let
want
me
to.
answer that. So let me answer some of that because
Sure.
I mean there are a lot of questions in what you just said right there. Okay,
Yes,
so
ma'am.
let's just take it piece by piece. That's how clarity, happens. You don't have to. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So, again, let's go back to day one here on this confidence and cash flow challenge. And again, if you guys are joining us here, make sure you're coming on to confidenceandcashflow.com/live. You'll be able to see some of the replays, catch maybe day one. What are the problems that you solved for profit, Tina? What are the problems that you solved for profit? Go ahead and let's just get clear on like a couple of them. Let's say
Okay.
five.
In this situation, I say I'm solving problems for profit with you talking about doing your berms and things like that. Well, there's a tangible market to solve a problem with, but I want to break into the spiritual, the emotional, the mental, the cognitive way to solve
Sure.
problems for people for money. So this I
Sure,
don't
but you
know. That's what
still
I'm.
need that's great. That's fine. It's all dandy. But what are the problems?
You're getting me, woman. Like in my situation, like I focus on gratitude, being happy.
Yeah, but that's not a problem.
Okay.
That's what happens when you solve the problem. What are the problems? Remember, you got
Rec-
to sell people what they want and give them what they need. And we're going to go over this again and again. This is what we teach our clients all day long. Even our year-long clients, our more advanced clients, it's so easy to get into I call it like kind of staying high, kind of like riding on a magical unicorn, right?
right.
But your clients are not riding on unicorns. They're in the shit. They are in the shit. In their
Right.
mind, those conversations, that's where they're at. And when you come and address that, bang, you got their attention.
Okay.
They're engaged.
Some of the things that I was dealing with in the beginning was alcoholism and things like that. So promoting that doesn't sell anything though. It people have messaged me that I've saved their life. They could, just
So
it's
let's
a lot of
just get
things.
clear. So what
Yeah,
happens when people are in alcoholism?
they got problems, sister.
Like what?
Probably maybe in my case in an abusive situation, or they have childhood issues, or they are feeling bad about themselves for some reason and choose to veg out through it. The list goes on and on. I'm sure
Okay, so hold on.
trying to.
You've got to write these down now because
Okay.
now these turn into videos, these turn into offers, these turn into your marketing material. That's why we say, I'm giving you guys one piece and then we're going to put another piece and we're going to build on this foundation. But the real foundation is what are the problems? The problems are they may be in an abusive situation. They're feeling bad about themselves and they may be numbing themselves. They have childhood issues like what?
I find that incest, and it doesn't refer just to sexual abuse. It's an invasion of a child's inner self, and that creates problems everywhere. So incest related issues I find has been the biggest issue for kids not being.
Wow. So
yeah,
do you see how granular we've got? Now, if you were the survivor of incest, and we're talking about some pretty serious stuff here, no one's making jokes or cracking anything, but do you see if you have suffered or struggled with that, how now you've got my attention? Like, man, now
true story.
you're
Oh,
not, so great marketing is not like a say it and spray it. It's actually, now you're getting really laser. So, okay, invasion of child's inner self, incest. What else?
well, true love for oneself is what I've learned is being able to dig that out and live within your own skin.
No, we're
And
not. Now you're off the topic of problems.
solutions. See, keep me to the problem, woman. Keep me to the problem.
What are the problems?
Okay, so it's a lot. What are the problems that are caused from that? Is that the question?
What are the problems? Yeah, I got 3 problems so far. I want, this is the work, you guys. Make a list in day 1 of the top 10 problems. Each one of those problems you could do a video about.
Okay. Wow. And I don't even know where we are on the list at this point. You said there's 4.
Number 3, I got abusive situation, feeling bad about themselves, numbing themselves, childhood issues like invasion of the child's inner self, incest. That's 3.
Okay. Being in an environment, as in being raised in an environment where you don't have any control. For example, maybe your parents are drug addicts, or maybe they're abusive, or maybe they don't have any money, and you're trying to break those cycles.
So being out of control, being in an environment that's out of your control and feeling like you're stuck in a pattern, feeling like
Yes.
you're out of control. Okay, yep. What else?
The problems, I always want to go to this, but to correct me again if I'm wrong, is what are you doing while in this situation to I guess that would probably go into like drinking or numbing yourself out or using drugs. So I'm still needing to get to the problem, aren't I?
Yeah, so what makes them want to numb themselves?
Uh, Self-doubt,
Okay.
worry,
Okay. There you go.
insecurity.
There you go.
Okay. Wow.
Self-doubt, worry, and insecurity. Those are 3 different topics. Now, I'm sure you're going to talk about being disconnected from source, which is what causes self-doubt, worry, non-trust
Amen.
trust issues. So you've got a bit of foundation, some groundwork. This is what happens with a little bit of clarity. This is where now you start to talk to people that have these problems, and people who have problems. This is who people who have problems want to pay money to solve them. Okay, coaches are paid problem solvers. That's what you really are.
Okay.
So now you can start using videos with the framework that we gave you today. If you have a program set up, and again, if you don't, we covered that on yesterday's live Q&A. All right. So you want to make sure that you watch the replay on that one. And then you can start telling people about, how you have this program that helps people, of course, if you can, obviously, with these issues. Is that helpful?
I haven't start to that.
How you have this program. Oh, looks like we're getting some feedback.
And in this feedback setup, I'll have another thing facing that, because when I did the live videos and I was just talking about my life and I was just presenting my problems and what I had went through and the solutions I did, it became insane in a couple of days. And there was no framework really. It was just me doing what I do. And by the way, my nickname is Fancy, and that's with an I, so I said it's Fancy No Pants, since you went from the red shovel to the red bikini. But there will be pants. But I think it's funny that you always say fancy pants.
Yeah.
But
well, now you've got a framework, right, Tina? That's what we covered here today. Yeah. Right on. I'm so happy that you are persistent, girl. Stay persistent and make sure that you go back, watch the training yesterday, come back on, join us again, because we're getting more clarity here. Annie, I want to make sure that we get through all of our questions here today.
Yeah. So I have some first announcement, quick one. So to reward your tenacity, Tina, you are today's Visibility Block Breakthrough winner. You have won the 5-minute journal. Make sure
Yay!
that you direct message me or put your email in the chat right here. Congratulations. Determination pays off. Vanessa also thought you'd love to see this message from a woman listed as Hello Larkin over on the page. She says, hello, Vanessa and Annie. Loving these. They are helping me overcome challenges I've been struggling with in my business for 10 years. Planning on coaching with you in the near future. Thank you so much for doing this. You've changed my life in the couple of weeks I've known about you.
Woohoo!
And a great question from Dr. Jane. She says, so Vanessa, are you saying that live video is best on Facebook, but is pre-recorded also a good way to get started? I've been procrastinating a lot about getting my video going, and I've uncovered that it's just a fear of going live.
Yeah. So both, it doesn't matter what kind of video that you do on Facebook, but video, period. If you're, afraid of going live, if you're afraid of, and a lot of people have this fear. A lot of our clients have this fear. And so what I recommend, if you're just, the idea of being on video scares the pants off of you, then like I said, shoot them, pre-record them with your iPhone or with whatever it is, and do them over and over and over again until you catch one that's, you look at it and you're like, oh, it's pretty good, and just post that. Okay, and then once you're comfortable with that, you're going to start to see again, right? Oh, people like it. Oh, wow, it's actually, oh my God, someone messaged me. Oh my God, this is working. Okay, this happens every day here, at this company. So, wow, oh my God, you're going to prove to yourself, okay, your confidence is going to start to grow. You're going to start to create that interaction. People are going to see you as an expert. Wow, wow, wow. Then you can, play with going live. All right, and if you do the first live that you do, let it be. It doesn't even have to be anything business related. I did a live here. This is my YouTube background here. I set up this kind of background here in my office for our YouTube videos. And when we finally put it all up and I, fixed it up, I decided let's do a live, and the kids were here. And I had my friend Lisa was in town, Alex was in the house. And so we just kind of brought everyone on the camera on my personal, hey guys, what do you guys think about my background? And everyone jumped on, and people will be so blown out of the water that they can see you live on Facebook. Okay, so just let that be your first live. Like, hey guys, I've never done this before. Who's there? Who's gonna come and join me live on Facebook? I'm just like testing out this Facebook live thing, and like, oh my God, you're gonna see people show up. So just kind of play with it. Okay, don't let it be anything serious. That's kind of my rule of thumb. So hope that gives you some clarity. Great question.
I love this comment over here from Sandy, our big winner from yesterday. Sandy says, I have the hardest time to even get the words out.
Yeah, well, again, that's why practice makes perfect, and there's nothing perfect, okay? But practice, practice, practice. I remember actually it popped up in my news feed, and I was showing the Zoom, but the first video I did, my first videos, I used to watch this woman named Lilou Mace, French woman, and she used to have these law of attraction challenges, these 100-day law of attraction challenges, okay? And she has one of them, she's in the bathtub with her little hair thing, and she's got her video, and she's doing these law of attraction challenges, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna do the same thing. And this is like, now we're going back like 10 years ago. And back then I was selling mops. And I decided I was going to do this. I was going to buy a freaking camper trailer and travel across the country and make $20,000 a month and all kinds of things. Well, all of that happened. Okay. Yeah, I bought a camper trailer. Yeah, I made 20 grand that month. Yes, it was one of my challenges to make my first website. All of that happened. But anyways, I caught one of those first videos. And there I am with my bangs and my straight hair. And I'm like, oh my God, this is, and I'm like, kind of cringing here, watching my older videos, but who cares? Okay. You've got to be a beginner before you become a master. It's one of the things that we covered today on the worksheet. All right. You have to just close that loop in your mind and allow yourself to start. And allow yourself, one of the best affirmations you can make is, it's okay for me to learn as I grow. It's okay for me to learn as I grow. It's okay for me to learn as I go. it's silly to think that, you know, you're gonna launch out there, you know, as like a marathon runner, Olympic runner, before you, like, you know, learn how to walk and crawl and everything else. You know, you got to learn how to walk and crawl before you learn how to sprint and run and get on the Olympic team. So just give yourself, you know, an out. Like, okay, brain closed loop, I'm going to practice this, and in 90 days I'm going to watch my progress and see how good I get using video in 90 days. I'm going to tell you something else. You're going to start doing these 30-day videos. You will have so many clients. You will have so much confidence. I did a video challenge. Here's another thing you can do, is you can read a chapter. Here's one of my books. My second 30-day challenge, I said, you know what, I got a book. I'll just take a chapter out of the book and read a little bit, read an idea, and give a lesson. But I didn't get it past day 7. I was inundated with questions, comments. You know, it was amazing. Now, do you need your own book written before you can use this idea? No, pick a book off your shelf, man. Right? Experts have opinions. So whoever made that question, Sonya, you know, if you're like, oh, I don't know what to say, practice makes perfect. Good enough is good enough. You got to be a beginner before you're a master. So great question there.
How do you feel about taking one more question?
Yeah, sure.
Fabulous, fabulous. I am going to bring up another returning favorite. Devon is with us again today. Devon, hi, welcome back.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can, Devon.
Perfect. Okay, so real quick here, that was just a really awesome, quick little session with Tina, and I definitely got a lot out of that as well. So one of my greatest hookups that I have found to be is being very specific on a niche. And so when you say, you know, go over your problems, what are your problems? So when we write down our problems, is it safe to say that once we've identified our top 10 problems, that we can just use that to really go out there and target our audience or our clients, rather than being so specific as to, you know, like doctors or lawyers or single moms or something like that? Because for me, it's always been, you know, with life coaching, it's transformational. It's not stuck to just one type of person or one group or an occupation. It's for people who are open and are willing to expand themselves. And that's where I've been finding in the past, it's just, I hear so much niche.
Well, niche. The reason why people are saying niche is because if you don't get, you know, if you don't get specific enough, your marketing is too watered down and it won't land with the audience. Okay. Now, the way that you're going to understand who your niche is by what I call, you know, creating a big enough umbrella. So that's why we talk, and we're going to continue, you know, in this 10-day training. We're going to talk about paid advertising. We're going to talk about, we already talked about a program, but you want to kind of create, you know, a big enough umbrella, right? With the problems that you solve is great. And you know, that umbrella, you know, you'll identify the spokes of the umbrella. So, you know, and the spokes of the umbrella can be different service offerings, but that umbrella kind of, if you solve these problems, you're going to, like you said, yes, attract those people. And you're going to kind of notice, you know, like our niche is spiritual women entrepreneurs, coaches and healers who are wanting to be coaches, you know, authors, yes, speakers, yes. But, you know, spiritual women entrepreneurs who have, you know, some inner resistance, technology troubles, you know, trying to figure all this out. That kind of happened. That niche kind of happened because after selling all these mops and lint removers on stages, you know, I realized that entrepreneurs, you know, were really asking me a lot of questions about sales and inner mindset work. So that's how I went into the entrepreneur market, you know, to apply what I knew, my knowledge, to an audience of people that could benefit from them. Moms are another market. Professionals are another market. So what I suggest you do is, yes, do this kind of bigger umbrella, talk about the problems, get your first 3 to 5 to 7 high-end clients. Okay, Devon? And then look back and say, okay, now which were the ones that I really enjoyed working with? Okay, and then now you can get a little bit more specific.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, great question.
Fabulous.
Right on.
Thank you for that wonderful question, Devon. Hey, it's time to ask my favorite question of all of you. I asked in a couple of the groups, but what is your favorite or biggest takeaway from today's training? Please let us know. It's a great way for you to actually, commit that to memory, but it's also helpful for Vanessa and I to know how to maximize this training for all of you.
Yes, biggest aha, number one takeaway. Go ahead and pop that in the chat.
Sonia's chiming in that it's okay to learn as you grow.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of the inner work, and we're going to cover that actually tomorrow. We're going to go hunting for gremlins, my absolute favorite topic, right? Uncovering what are the inner conversations that are holding you back from taking action. Right? Your business is just an energetic expression of yourself, right? Your energetic expression of your concepts about money and wealth, your concepts about your own ability as a person. So we're going to go and hunt for gremlins. We're going to go bust some limiting beliefs tomorrow. Make sure you tune back in and join us. But let us know, what is your biggest aha? What's your number one, takeaway? One idea, don't let this just be a train that you take notes, but like, what's one thing that you're going to take action on that you learned today? Again,
Chandrika is back, and Chandrika just told us in the comments that she is expecting. Congratulations. She said her biggest takeaway is that it's okay to just be her, or if her kids are in the background of her video. Yep. And Artanza says, don't make sales pitches in boosted or advertised posts.
Yeah, love it. Love all of these big takeaways. I'm sure, we're trying to just keep our brains here in the hangout because we have kind of this whole thing is being broadcast everywhere. So we're just like, all right, let's focus here on the people that are in the hangout. Awesome takeaways. Linda says it's important to understand your niche. Guys, welcome, and thank you for tuning in here today. Like I say, there's 10,000 other places you could be. You chose to show up here to lean in, to invest in yourself, invest in your business. Nobody will take that away from you, and the clarity that you get will absolutely lead you to confidence and cash flow. It's my mission to help you get that clarity, both here with Annie. This is our intention. And so we want to bring you guys back here again. If you're just tuning in, if this is the first time that you've been watching any of these shows or tuning in with questions, I want to bring you again here. This is how you can register and win. We've given away thousands of dollars of prizes. If you go to confidenceandcashflow.com/win, you'll log into this site right over here. So I'm explaining how to register it and your chances to win. But basically, there's a place where you can RSVP. You can log in, get registered up here on the right-hand side. You'll get an email. Follow the email prompts. You're gonna log into your membership site. It's gonna look like this. And then it'll show you how you can gain points. You get points for everything, just for showing up and watching. If you don't want to share, it doesn't matter. You still get points. We're giving away 5 of these workshop profit secret system courses. This is how I created my first 6 figures as a coach, by selling high-end coaching consulting on the stage using my MOP recipe. And this is how I made my first $80,000, $100,000 a year as a coach. And I'm giving you this entire online program for free. I even give you guys my workshop flyers. People ask me all the time, how do I create a flyer? What do I put in it? How do I get butts in seats? How do I get other people to promote my workshops? What do I say when I get on the stage? How do I create my workshop? How do I make my offers? And really, the entire program, we're giving this away, 5 of these for free. Aside from other things, we're giving away chances to work with me, get your work reviewed, books, ball caps, and all kinds of fun things. So really easy way for you guys to share it. Right? When you log into your membership site, you can copy that. It'll have your own unique link. It's not this link, this is mine. Right? When you log in and then you share it on any of the sites over here, make sure that you mark your calendars, guys. We're on again live tomorrow, and then we're going to skip Sunday. Sunday is Mother's Day. We're back again on Monday. And again, this is where we can check, the leaderboard to see who's in the lead. So again, a big shout out here. I'm going to refresh the screen to Senator Doreen Joy Marina, who won today. And Senator Doreen won yesterday. Devon, who we spoke to today. Edita, Tanza, and everybody here. And Nick, Leanne, Christina, Nicole, Dr. Jane, Chandrika, Chris, Katia, Durrani, and Ray Choice Reiki. Thank you guys. You're in the top. Thank you guys for sharing the love. It really is so awesome to tune in here and read all of your comments and questions and wins. And we hope you guys will join us tomorrow, same time, same place, at confidenceandcashflow.com/live for another awesome training. Is there anything else that you want to say before we jump off?
I just want to thank our fabulous panel of questions today from Sonya, Tina, Devon, Dr. Jane, and more. I want to very much congratulate our winners, Tina and Joy, and to those of you hanging out with us in the Hangout. I'm talking about Tanza. I'm talking about Stephanie. Welcome back, Sonya. Our beloved graduate Linda is here. Devon came back with another great question, and Sea Snow. Hopefully next time we'll be able to get that microphone situation figured out and get your questions answered too. If Vanessa didn't get to your question today, make sure you type it in the chat of wherever you're watching. We want to make sure that your questions are answered, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Back to you, Vanessa.
Awesome, guys. Thank you, Annie, and thank you everyone for tuning in. We're sending you lots of love, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, everyone.
Bye.